and light from the salvos. If you're on Facebook, then please take a moment out to like us, and you'll be helping us to spread these stories of hope to all your friends. Our Facebook page is Salvos Radio.
Life's battles are often won or lost in our minds. Mind games with psychologist Nara speakers from the salvos.
This week we're talking about a substance that has received a lot of notoriety in recent years in our media and in our society, and one which is, it must be said, an issue in our communities, and that is crystal methamphetamine. I thought I would start by trying to cut through some of the fear and some of the misinformation that is out there about this substance, in order that all of us might be able to make the best choices possible. So crystal methamphetamine, or ice as it's commonly known in the media, is a particularly powerful stimulant. It's an amphetamine. It has been around since the early 20th century. It has been used in a military context and has been in Australian society ever since the 50s. But it's also true that in some ways crystal meth is very similar to a number of other substances, and that the fear of this substance may not necessarily be the most helpful thing. Crystal methamphetamine is a particularly powerful stimulant, as it's part of the stimulant class of substances that increase central nervous system activity, commonly and previously known under the street name of speed or amphetamine. And more recently, in the last 15 or 20 years, coming in its most pure and strongest form as a crystal, which resembles ice, and that's why it has the street name that it does. There's a bunch of information on the Australian Drug Foundation website that can explore this a lot further. The reasons why people use crystal methamphetamine are actually the same as why they use any other substances. It might be that they're introduced to it as a teenager by their peers. It may be that they're part of a group of people who practice that behaviour. It may be, and fairly commonly it is, because crystal methamphetamine produces a huge surge of dopamine, which makes people feel really energised and really good, and so therefore people sign up for that because, we all like to feel good. Some of the other things that start to creep in are much like other substances where